welcome to another episode of Universal Gaming. I'm your host, Paula Brandt. Today, we're going to have some D&D Storytime, Volume 7, where we go over more of my bad notes as a DM. We'll do some gameplay of Minecraft. It's not tips or hints or a walkthrough, just some gameplay. Gameplay of Fortnite. I like Team Rumble, that's what this is. And we'll have some Minecraft Dungeons 2-player, plus the Northeast Indiana event gaming calendar. If you have a question or comment, or you have an event you want us to go to, email me at brantp23@yahoo.com. I do know Gen Con 2021 and Origins 2021 are in September of this year. Check out their websites for more information. We'll be right back after this. Welcome to another Dungeons & Dragons Storytime, Volume 7. I'm your host, Paula Brandt, and we're going to dive back in where we left off with my notes from my Forgotten Realms campaign in 2006. Let's see, we have Toquin, Ivor, Ray and his cohort Sarah, Warren, and Lauren. Jamie's character was accent. Okay, so we were doing the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, if I could speak right, the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Paladin and Hell adventure, which I had adjusted to my liking for 3rd ed. I gave Token, the character, 100 experience for his very interesting journal, apparently, and that is all I wrote for that day. My notes were terrible. I mean, most of Dungeons and Dragons, it's the role play, and you can't really scribe as fast as the people are talking. And sometimes I would record it and play back the notes, play back the audio recording so that I could take notes, and sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I would just delete it because nothing really happened. I mean, maybe they were all role-playing that whole time. I don't know. And it wasn't important to the story to keep notes on that for the rest of the game. So maybe I didn't write it down for that reason. Who knows? 426. So April 2nd, 2006. Steve had a dwarf cleric and it died. Maybe he made another character. That player did make a bunch of characters to my recollection. Oh, that's right. He was playing Welby, and Welby, we all know, died. Okay. July 9th, 2006. Jamie was absent. The party has finished the Paladin and Hell adventure. Hooray! The party returned to Waterdeep on Marpenoth 4. Ivor asks about the earthquakes with the town guard, and the town guard knows nothing. They can't find the source of the earthquakes. The sewers are a possibility. Burke handed out party treasure, so Toquin handed out party treasure. The party got a bronze orb, rod of wonder from Americall and offered it to the party for future assistance with adventuring. Okay. Ivor found Carter was loved by the guards. Captain Nielsen is strict and found some thieves' guilds and took them out while they were gone. I guess I was using the Hothamer Villa, location N52 on the book from the book Waterdeep, page 562. Apparently, I needed to remember that. Lauren won a drinking match at the tavern. Darcel took the party to a mansion with some dogs and servants. Lauren sparred and dreamt. Then we did room 1 caves and rooms of St. Cuthbert. Room 2 had a shrine to Cuthbert. Then I have Darcel and Ivor talk, and Ivor wanted a base of operations and got the lords of the mansion. However, the lord wants the master suite and the library when he's in town. They found a blue orb of dragonkind in the swamp of Shalimber. They found a black orb of dragonkind in the Moharandi ruins. That's a country that has Egyptian gods, a desert country. They found another orb guarded by Lolth worshippers. The head of the guard is lawful and just. Miss Master would not discuss agreements with Ivor. Ivor has a non-aggression pact. Wants to keep his build. Waterdeep will support it. Blackheart Manor will support slaves in Waterdeep. Slaves in Waterdeep will be sent to Blackheart Manor for freedom. Blackheart Manor will provide adventurers and support to Waterdeep. The ship from the Paladin Hell adventure, the Blackwing ship, is working. Carter is working on it with Americall. Americall apparently is the creator of the ship or something. Fluffy. Fluffy is the dire wolf that Ivor bought in the Underdark. It's a very intelligent direwolf. Can speak different languages. She was cool. She was a cool idea. Ivor had clerics of Mystra search into it and do their divine stuff, and they found that she's alive, but they couldn't pinpoint the source of her soul. Meanwhile, the party investigates Lauren's birthmark, and Darcel tells him that Saint Cuthbert is an old deity, and Helm is worshipped. Helm is worshipped by their followers now. The party trained for 9 weeks. It is currently Hammer 4. Fast forward to Hammer 4. Beaker of Plentiful Potions. 210,000 gold. 1d4 cursed. 1 a day. Sanctify. Water breathing, invisibility, and protection against good versus evil. Good and evil. Maps take 1d4 weeks to decipher portals to various planes, sigil, demiplanes, and planes of the material worlds. And that's it. Sometimes in a game you're not going to have a lot of roleplay stuff, but stuff that you need to write down as remembrance of what's going on so that you can plan the next game, or so that you can plan what had happened. And sometimes you need to decide what notes to make and what notes not to make. So this session apparently was just the roleplay notes of what the characters were doing as far as their nobility, and as an adventuring group being high level now. I'd say they're about 10-15th level now. They have a lot of connections in Waterdeep, and they mostly roleplay what they're doing in Waterdeep with their connections during this game anyway. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. thank you again for joining us on another episode of Universal Gaming. Next month, we'll have more video game roleplay, more Dungeons and Dragons story time. I have been dabbling in running games on Discord once a month, so check us out there. Also, I've been running Hollow Many Pains on Roll20. All I ask, if you want to join any of my games, is first of all, don't make a character that's got too many layers. Scion, Paladin, Black Slash, half giant, half ogre. If you do that, then the other players will not be able to help with their teamwork skills. Tone it down a little bit, okay? And Hollow Many Pains is 8th level, 3rd edition. I will allow Pathfinder version 1. They're very similar. I'm open to very many character option ideas. I'm open to a lot of ideas. Just remember, try to not be too layered, because the other players need to have some role in this adventure. And the Roll20 game is structured like a pickup game or a one-shot, where if you can't make it every month, that's fine. We'll pick up where you left off. You'll be back in the tower, so to speak, and I can explain all that. I do teach as I go, so if you're new to 3rd Ed, Pathfinder version 1, I can explain that, but I do teach as I go. I don't give big explanation, which will bore you to death. But Hollow Many Pains is very fun. It is a pre-made adventure, and I've been running it several times. Just be on Roll20 early enough so that your seat isn't taken, because it does close. I have it set up as a pickup game or a one-shot so that multiple people can play once in a while. It's great for people that can't meet every month. But check us out. I hope your dice roll 20s, and I'll see you next time.